And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. Getting the nod in this one, Nick Pivetta. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
That's a strike. Ohtani matched a homer in his last game. And that one hammered back there. Gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His 38th of the year. It's 1-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. That one missed.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Turns and fires to Betts. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That's a strike. 1-2. On the ground to the left. Machado throws to first in time. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And the sweeper misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Lockridge sizing this one up. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
2 down, base is empty.
Hernandez.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez went deep in his most recent game. Up and in, and that is ball 1. And the sweeper is off the plate.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He circles the bases. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So 2 down. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Pivetta, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that one is lifted in the air. Lockridge on the move to the gap. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher in this game, Dustin May. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Bottom of the first, and now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Foul ball. Tatis with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
And that one cutting but missing down low. May fires. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Big Red picks up the K.
Batting second, the first
Here comes Luis Arraez to the plate. If you're looking for contact, this is your guy.
Yeah, and if you're looking for batting titles, he's also your guy. Arraez is the first player in MLB history to win 3 straight with 3 different teams: the Twins, Marlins, and the Padres.
One out, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. On the ground. Betts up with it to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Batting 7, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Jake Cronenworth.
Yeah, he's really slumping at the plate right now. Not only is he having a hard time finding any base hits, he's just not finding a way to get on base either. Sometimes a walk can get you back on track. Less than a .250 on-base percentage over his last 10 games. So that kind of tells me that he's jumpy, he's not recognizing the pitches, and he's out of his plate discipline. I got to think he's looking for ways to try to simplify that approach. And I think if you can just let the ball travel a little bit deeper, make sure you see it, that will help you to put good ABs together. And even if you don't get hits, you'll draw some walks.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
At the belt and fires. Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and they're down 2-0. Back here in San Diego, here's a big power threat. Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Pivetta back to work. Oh, 1 now. Muncy hits one in the air. Tatis should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number
Andy Pages getting ready to hit.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That's in there. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
1 out, runner at second. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That's in there. That's strike 1. Pages over at second, 1 down.
Nope.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
2-1.
Not even close there. Ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next pitch is outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 6.
Now here is Hae-Sung Kim. He's been a great free agent sign. Fastball for a strike. Kim recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Line to left. Lockridge hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
2 on, 2 outs.
One ball. 2
Squirts
strikes.
away a little bit. Two on, 2 outs. And that one
2-2
missing
count.
inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a miss, struck him out. chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just some things we show.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That one down the line and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
May comes set. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. May winds and deals. Just off the inside edge. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Fought off foul. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So a man at first, and here comes Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Check swing, called strike. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And now the 0-1. Ripped into right center. Base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And there's a ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Sheets, the lead runner, out at second. Bogarts at first. 1 gone. And that is out of play. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Here's a speed threat, Brandon Lockridge.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And there's a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman makes the play, and that is that. Padres leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 1. There's a strike to Mookie. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now back, the first baseman, Freddie
And here's Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. That one outside. 1-0. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. That one ripped left field. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first, and they get the out on Smith. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on a solo homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Elias Diaz. Diaz launched a homer in his most recent game. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Up the middle, Edman. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics.
Now
Gets against a firm front side,
Luis.
and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Luis Ariz stands in. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
May delivers. And that's a little bit high. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to center. Kim on his way over. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So man aboard. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. His first at bat was a strikeout. Foul ball there. Tatis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Strike 2. Two outs. Got it. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Max Muncy.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004.
There's a swing and a drive onto the track, and he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 44,
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pages measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
Rip towards third. Machado throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Tommy Edman.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That one
Outside,
misses.
that's the ball.
And that's ball 1. That one ripped. Tatis going back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And midway in the 4th, it's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Because you're like the gas tank over Mr. Salty's in the winter, they ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Just missed.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a foul ball. Hit in the air, left field. Pages under it. Puts it away for the out.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Sheets batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Just missed.
That's inside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Bogarts now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Splits the plate. 0-1. Two down, nobody on.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Good job to fight that one off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Adrian Morejon.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Adrian Morejon.
Stepping in, Ha-Seong Kim. He's 0 for 1.
Number 6.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Ron Marinaccio up and loosening in the pen. Reynolds warming up as well. And a 1-1. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ohtani in the box again, takes a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Rips one to right, and that's a fair ball. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 in this one. That
Count
misses the zone. Ball 1. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
So now it's Freddie Freeman.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next pitch, a slider
outside.
that misses outside. And that's
2
down
balls,
and away.
1 strike.
And a breaking ball misses
1 strike.
outside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And Freddie takes the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's the bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. May back to work. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Brandon Lockridge. Flied out his first time.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And that drops in for a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And now it's Elias Diaz. Grounded out his first time.
Diaz.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres nothing. Breaking down the young and what I owed him. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded. Ron Marinaccio taking over on the mound. 32nd appearance.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 97, Ron Marinaccio.
Will Smith to the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Yuki Matsui getting ready to go. A little bit low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hard hit left side. On to first. And they get the out on Smith. Here comes Max Muncy. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. They get the out on Muncy.
The left fielder, number 44, Andy Pages.
2 down, bases empty. Andy Pages will hit next. 1 for 2. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. And that's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 outs. That one missed.
Ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some
1 ball,
run
2
and
strikes,
finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those. If you
that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. So they make short work of them there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 6th. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's a full count.
3-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Arias really thriving with the bat this season here at home. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
This one in the air. Betts nabs it. Out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And Manny gets a piece. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. That's outside. Now 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. Not in time. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jackson Merrill, the pride of Severna Park, Maryland. Same hometown as Mark Teixeira.
Text message. This kid grew up with text messages.
Yeah, he did. We're the first generation or the last generation that grew up without the internet. And that makes us morally superior to these kids, Chris.
Yes. We can think and do research in books.
That's right. Fouled off to the right. Machado off of first with 2 away. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Well struck, right field, way back there. makes the catch on the edge of the track. One left for San Diego. They trail it here 4-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Marinaccio in his third season, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Merrill settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, number 6.
So up next, Hye-Sung Kim. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one lifted in the air center field. Merrill has this one sized up. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei
Ohtani up to the dish. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Right side. Tatis settles underneath it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Let's get started. Both hands on the volume. Both hands on the volume. Both hands on the volume. And let's get started.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Michael Kopech.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
I wasn't kicked down with a left brain, let your hips swing, get dumb. Looking at the way that you dance, I wanna know where you from. Left cheek, right cheek, how you getting them jeans? Baddest in here you might be. I need what you give to me. I need what you give to me. Oh yeah, I need what you give to me. Drop it right now, break it down, then rewind. Then start flying. Drop it right now, break it down, then rewind. Then start flying.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter,
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Man at first, here's Xander Bogaerts.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Tap foul at the plate. Runner at first with no outs here. That one fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Hernandez makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Kopech deals. That one just missing inside. 1-2 to count. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there.
Now
That thing really got in on him. And the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Lockridge, the next to hit, takes outside. And that one in the air center field. Kim drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sean Reynolds. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Reynolds.
Here's Mookie to hit. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swung on, belted. Tatis really on his horse for it. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next pitch misses, and 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Yuki Matsui, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Betts at second with nobody out. Next pitch is outside. In there at the knees. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there, and it gets away and hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Slider misses outside. 1 out and a runner at second. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Field.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a ground ball. Cronenworth gets it to first, and they get the out on Smith. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park, on the bottom of the 8th, stepping in for San Diego, Elias Diaz. Kopech back to work. That's a little bit low.
good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Tatis, the next to hit, 1 for 3. That one catches the zone, and that is strike one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Swing and a pop-up. Muncy moving under it. They got it for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He swings and fouls one off. .101 catches the top of the zone for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Freeman pulls it down, and that is that. So they work around the leadoff double. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres nothing. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Suarez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
The third baseman, Max Muncy.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Yuki Matsui up and throwing. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Merrill grabs it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Pajes in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
And he grounds one to the right side. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Tommy Edman.
2 down, bases empty. Tommy Edman getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul straight back.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Just misses. And the count 1-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres nothing. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Jackson Merrill.
Now, and on the mound, the closer, Tanner Scott.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And everyone in here know it. I told you, boy, that I do it. My style of fluent your music, and you know your gear fly when it pop by. It's like Brutus. Every time you see me, I got something. I got something. I got something. Every time you see me, I got something.
Ahora todo me llueve, las bendiciones llueven, el dinero me llueve, las mujeres me llueven. Siempre agradecido, no por lo que yo tengo, por lo que yo he vivido y cómo me mantengo. La salud mental es lo primordial y el que te diga lo contrario para mí está mal. Y no es por criticar, esa no es la intención, pero con todo lo que ha pasado baja la tensión. Hay gente sufriendo de más y necesitan la atención. Nosotros hacemos, los damos por el montón. Y no es cuestión de darle dinero, es cuestión de escucharlo y no ponerle pero. El gobierno me llama para darme ayuda, eso espero. Pero mientras tanto yo sigo en el avispero. La verdadera pandemia es la división. En un mundo conectado no hay conexión.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Scott, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter. The bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So now here's the DH, Gavin Sheets. Strike one.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through it for the K. Padres with only one out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Scott is just 1 strike away.
Inside,
that missed
1.
inside. And that is ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2 outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. This one in the air. Betts drifts towards it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I feel like Joe Horn. Just going to play and set up another table for 2. I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buffs. Excuse me a second. Don't really matter to me. You home, I turn to the furnace. Love a hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight and turn on the burners. Flipless switch. Deacons for cheer the spice strips. Max with P98 size 11. I crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new ghost. They're trying to call me a dumb rig. I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williamson. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram 1-on-1 cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my price. I'm grateful as ever cause it took a village. Way I've been
bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster, pa' su postre, entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo que te espera. Entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio, lealtad siempre prométeme a